So today I'm doing a 12-team fantasy football draft, and I'm going to let you guys watch it. I'm actually on the clock right now. I'm PCS. First picks were Adrian Peterson, Jamal Charles, Doug Martin, and Calvin Johnson. And that is going to leave me with taking CJ Spiller with that pick. Spiller has a ton of upside this year. I tried to trade for him with my roommate, and he would not take my trade, unfortunately. I tried everything I could, but he just wouldn't do it. So I have my handy-dandy draft dominator over here, and that I use for pretty much everything. So what did I say? Calvin. It was AP, Jamal Charles, Doug Martin. Let's see. Jamal Charles went second. Is that what I just said? Damn. And then Calvin. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Calvin's been going crazy high. And then I got Spiller. Then after that, we saw Richardson go. This is a half point per reception for running back, full point per reception for wide receivers, which kind of makes the pick of Trent Richardson a little bit high, in my opinion, at 6. I'm not going to talk to you the whole time here, and I'm not going to cover this whole draft. That's just for you. 7th pick was Arian Foster, which is crazy how far he has fallen, especially since he's off the there's no worry about the PUP list anymore. But the draft dominator basically takes in all the stats and all the scoring and all that good stuff and factors it all in and basically ranks the players based on that. It's through footballguys.com, so there's a nice little shout out for footballguys.com. Send me some free swag or something. I'll take a t-shirt. Marshawn Lynch went number 8 after Foster, and just like every other draft I've done has gone, it's been a ton of running backs. Waiting on number 9, the 12-team leagues. Now, this is a quarterback, 2 running backs, 3 wide receivers, a flex, and a tight end. So pretty much getting a big, you have a lot of options as far as the flex goes, but getting a big-time tight end is going to be important. I'd like to get Jimmy Graham on the turn here if I can. So Ray Rice went 9th, and Nick burned his tongue. Let's see here. All right. There's a lot of options, though. I like my pick at 5. I like having – I don't have to wait too long. I think I should be able to get Graham in the second round. It's going to be close, though. But I'm really surprised Foster fell that much. That was really shocking to me. Do you have the remote control for that TV? Can you have the other one? That's for that TV. I know, I'm going to change the input down here, though. But, let's see. Still waiting on the 10th pick in the draft. And LaShawn McCoy is off the board. It's a good pick on McCoy. I mean, as you can see, next up we got Forte and then Alfred Morris. I think Reggie Bush could be a good grab this year, too. But let's see what happens. Sean McCoy at 10. About to get out of the first round. I've probably done about 15 fantasy drafts so far, and today is August 22nd. So I still have a bunch more to go on top of this as well. Hopefully these people pick a little bit quicker, or else I'm going to be here forever because it's almost midnight. Yep, it's almost midnight. And my roommates have work at like 6 and 7 o'clock in the morning. And this guy's under 30 seconds now for his pick. Oh yeah, I know. I saw. I didn't play it yet though. New Madden's out. EA Sports, another shout out right there. Take some free swag from you guys too.
Oh, new Madden's out?
Just a demo. Alfred Morris at 11. Not that much of a surprise.
I hated that.
The what? No, I don't care. No, the what?
The old I didn't like the new user interface, like the user interface.
Oh yeah.
It was terrible.
I agree.
The older ones.
I agree on that. Talking about Madden, giving a little love, a little hate, back and forth. It's crazy. This video is already at 5 minutes. Maurice Jones-Drew with the 12th pick in the first round. There is a stunner. And then Steven Jackson. I'm going to get a stud. We got Jones-Drew as a ranked 16th right now. Wow, that is crazy he got picked so high. And then he took Jackson right after. That's 2 risky running backs on one team. That is the definition of boom or bust right there.
I like Jones Drew.
I like Jones Drew this year too, but not in the first round.
12-team league.
Yeah. You would take Jonas Drew in the first round of 12 or in the first round of 12-team league?
Well, what did he pick number 12?
12.
Yeah.
I can't see it.
With all the running backs that are gone?
Huh?
With all the running backs that are gone? I mean,
Who
who's
was
left?
Forte was still there.
Yeah, I would take 14.
Forte, Bush, Chris Johnson.
Nah,
I'd take all three of those. Matt
I
I
Forte
think I'd
just
take Chris
went.
Johnson, but not Bush.
Forte was a good grab.
There's a full PPR.
Half point PPR.
For running backs.
Yeah. So the guy who got Forte has Alfred Morris and Forte. That's a pretty good starting lineup.
Eating your dinner and dessert at the same time.
I don't hate that.
This is really spicy.
We're a few picks away
So I
here.
need like
Chocolate
something
donut.
sweet to counteract
Jesus.
it.
I wish I could eat all that stuff and stay a little, not little, but like not get big. You know what I'm
I feel
saying?
like you just get a stomach ache. That's got a stomach ache written all over it.
It does.
It's good.
I'm sure it's good going in.
It'll be fine going out too. Just probably slide it.
It's just really spicy because it's. I feel like the longer Thai food sits, the hotter it gets.
Oh, born losers. Just taking sweet time here.
Marinade.
It's pretty much your strategy can go a ton of different directions, but I think that running back is pretty solid all around. I think in the third round I could probably grab McFadden or DeMarco Murray more than likely. So I'm not crazy concerned about getting one of them here in the second round or getting a running back in the second round. I would take Reggie Bush or Chris Johnson in the second round though, I think. I do think. But I really want Jimmy Graham. Graham is the way I would like to go. Graham, A.J. Green, Dez Bryant, and Jimmy Graham is off the board. Right as I say that, too. God, kick myself in the nuts.
Can you start 3 running backs in Plugs League?
No, you can't.
Are you sure?
I'm 100% sure. All right, so now I'm going to target Dez or A.J. Green more than likely. Maybe Brandon Marshall. One of those 3 would be good, and there's 5 picks to me. So
Guess I'll be taking Reggie Bush then.
with my luck, I'm probably not going to get any of them. Yeah, you can't start the running backs. If you took a running back in that league in the first round when you have 2 running back carryover, you're basically screwing yourself. All right, so looking at the dominator here, Green, Marshall, Dez, and then you drop to Demarius, I think. I think the fall off after Demarius to Julio isn't huge, but then you got question marks in Fitzgerald and Andre Johnson. Andre Johnson hasn't had a 10-touchdown receiver or a 10-touchdown year in his career, right?
I think he had 1 season that he had 10.
Maybe 1 season. I'm not 100% sure on that, actually. I'd like to look that up.
He always has a lot of receptions.
A lot of receptions? Oh, yeah, he does. He definitely has a lot of receptions pretty consistently. And I think that's Reggie Bush. Yeah, Reggie Bush and Chris Johnson off the board, which means that I will probably get one of those wide receivers more than likely, which is good. And then I'm going to have to hope to grab DeMarco or McFadden in the next round. And then I'll be feeling pretty, sitting pretty, looking pretty. What's the saying? Look good, play good, feel good? Look good, feel good, play good. That's right. That's what Josh lives by on the basketball court.
The accessory guy.
That's right, the accessory guy. All right, team 6 here. The Red. This is the guy who took Arian Foster, I believe. And what's he going to back it up with?
It's crazy that Foster got taken 7th.
It is crazy that Foster fell so much. One of the first drafts I did, I had the 2nd pick, and I took Foster. But I'm glad to hear he's okay now, because that saves a lot of my leagues.
I feel like he's always hurt in preseason, so I'm not too worried about it.
Yeah, that's true. He is. Did you see him in the video today of Texas camp? He had like his hat cocked like backwards, sideways, and like he had like the long, tight under thing on, and like a cutoff shirt that was, or like a shirt that was like rolled off to become a cutoff, and he was like catching balls like this and like flipping them under his arms and stuff. It was crazy.
Good to go.
He was looking good. He wasn't doing anything physical, but AJ Green off the board. I have AJ Green in too many leagues anyways, so I'd really like to get Dez here. That would be awesome. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to get stuck with Brandon Marshall because my roommate's a Bears fan and I don't have Dez in any leagues. This would be great to get Dez in this one. I would love it. I would be a happy man. Show me Dez. Or
Good
show
way,
me.
man. Brandon Marshall.
I mean, I'll be happy with Brandon Marshall. Don't get me wrong. I just have a man crush on Dez as a
Said that
Cowboys fan.
Jay Cutler is going to make effort to not throw it to him every time this season.
Why? If it works, it works. Just do it.
He said he wants to spread the ball around.
He doesn't have time to spread the ball around, man. That offensive line is as bad as the Cowboys.
I'm just telling you what he said.
And the guy, one of the guys in the
Probably also
chat.
like to throw less interceptions, but I don't think that's going to happen either this
He threw it to, I think it was like 41% of the time last year.
Dez got taken at 7. Of course,
year.
Dez got
190
taken.
targets.
Ah. That means I'm taking Brandon Marshall.
He threw the ball like 300 times.
Brandon Marshall on my team. Does anybody else notice that it takes me all of about 6 seconds to pick, and it takes everyone else like days and days and
Did they do that a few
days?
times?
No.
Or way more than that.
I got Brandon Marshall. That's good. I'm feeling pretty solid about that. Brandon Marshall paired up with C.J. Spiller. That's a good starting
Are you guys
1-2
playing
right
the
there.
league?
Yeah. Got a few more picks till my pick, but I think my next target has to be probably one of the running backs. I think you can start 1 to 3 in this league, though, actually. So I'll probably target DeMarco or McFadden if I can't get one of them, or if somebody crazy like Fitzgerald or something falls, then I might
Jeez,
grab
who's your
Fitz.
quarterback?
Demarius Thomas is off the
This is
board.
like their third season, I think. Fourth season.
Who's D. Brown?
It's all about the scoring. You just got to be focused on what the scoring is and all that kind of fun stuff.
Damn, this team is super stacked.
These are just my kick returners.
This kick return.
My team is really good though. I switched out my
My team's all
quarterback.
99.
I have a sophomore who's a 94 quarterback, but I use the other guy because he's fast and I run the option. Julio off the board. All right, so it's looking like the wide receivers are going to start flying, but I mean it's probably because it's full point per reception. Stephen Ridley. Shoot, that was pretty surprising. Ridley should have a good year though, but
Okay.
what?
I don't like Steven Ridley.
He doesn't catch the ball though.
No, Ridley does not catch the ball. He had he had something stupid last year, like almost no catches or something like that.
He'll probably do better than last year. He had like 6 catches last year.
I think it was something really, really low like that, but
They said that they benched that Shane Green the night because he fumbled the ball.
I believe that. All right, so it's full point per reception for wide receivers, half point per reception for running backs. That's definitely worth noting, and I didn't note that at all. Dang. But aside from that, everything pretty much is standard with the scoring. There's no crazy bonuses, nothing crazy for yardage. 5 points for passing touchdowns, 6 points for all other touchdowns. Aside from that, I'm going to keep doing this draft and playing NCAA football at the same time. Luckily, my roommates like to hear my voice, so I can keep talking. It
I
doesn't
feel like
bother
no
them.
one's going to watch this video because it's going to be like 20 minutes long.
I assume they're probably just going to fast forward to like the parts that matter.
2 hours long.
I'm only going to go through like round 4 or 5.
Yeah.
I figure if they want to, say that they're doing a draft and they're like, oh, I have the 7th pick, then they can just fast forward in the video and be like, see who they got at 7, you know? Like, see how this draft laid out. Nobody really cares about Drew Brees, first quarterback off the board. What? No one really cares what I'm saying. They don't really want to listen to me talk, I don't think. That's why I'm kind of just going to let the draft roll through. It's like a mock draft in real life. Ooh, it's not so much a
you're
mock.
thinking that someone wants to watch a mock draft?
Well, it's a real draft. This counts. This league is for cash money dollars right here. I'm glad I haven't said anything offensive yet, so I'll have to go in and edit this. I'm just kidding. I don't say offensive things. Someone just asked in the chat if someone just went in and said I can't find Terrell Owens in the chat. Pretty good chat talk there. I like it. I'm a fan of it. And then he said I want the Steve Young to Terrell Owens connection. Fitzgerald off the board. Am I up yet? We got 3 picks until I'm up. I'm going to go to the end of round 4 or 5 probably because we're already at 14 minutes because these guys take 6 days to draft their team. And, ooh. First down. All right, Rampage. That's the guy who's talking about 1, T.O. Instead of talking, you should be drafting. Let's go. Oh, man, seriously. Eddie Lacy. Wow.
Aaron Rodgers is still available?
Aaron Rodgers is still available. Eddie Lacy just got
Did
picked.
not expect
As you can tell, I have to
Aaron Rodgers
scroll
to be the
down
first
here
back.
to get to Eddie Lacy.
Snacks on snacks on snacks over there.
Dude, my mouth is on
I
fire.
is
I need
Randall
things
Cobb.
to cool it down.
This is crazy. I have
Or
never
I can't stop eating.
never seen Eddie Lacy get taken that pick that high. This is insane.
What pick was that?
Sproles is taken. There's so many options for me right now. I actually need to take a second here. It was in the beginning of the third round, like the second pick or something like that.
Is Aaron Rodgers hadn't been picked yet?
I'm up now, yeah. And Rodgers is still there, yeah. Rodgers is there. Roddy White is there. Danny Amendola is there. Jeez. Murray. I guess I got to take Rodgers, right?
Yeah, you definitely have to take Rodgers.
Yeah, that's crazy. I've never had a
That's a
draft go
steal,
quite
man.
like this. Man, this is...
Third round.
Yeah,
Aaron
the middle of the third round to get Aaron Rodgers. I guess I got to grab him. All right. Well, this goes completely against my theory of waiting on a quarterback for 6 years and getting him in like the 10th round and taking Matthew Stafford. But I guess I'm taking Aaron Rodgers here. Gosh, I can't believe I just took Aaron Rodgers.
You don't like it?
No. Gosh.
In the third round?
Well, I like it in the third round, but I just think that there's so much talent there on the board still at other positions. I
I
mean,
mean, I feel like Aaron Rodgers, Drew Brees are in their own little top tier quarterback.
Yeah, I agree.
You can get a top tier player in the third round.
I agree. I mean,
You do it, and you feel great about it.
I do think, like,
You
man,
feel great about it, Jeff.
I like getting Aaron Rodgers there. I mean, I don't know. I just really like waiting on a quarterback.
Per reception for Danny Amendola. That-
Well, I think Amendola is going to be a steal. I think he'll go soon. He'll go really soon. But over
under 10 games played, Danny Amendola.
for Amendola, phew. I'll take the over on 10. But if you said like 13 and a half, I'd probably take the under.
13 and a half.
13 and a half.
So if I said 11 and a half,
Oof, that's close. 11 and a half?
you're saying 13 and a half. Shoot, what if I said 12?
I'm really close.
Mr. 13 and a half over here.
I'm really close.
You got 20 on it?
Are you taking my 13 and a half bet? Or are you trying to give me 11 and a half?
I was going to give you 12. But let's say 12 and a half now.
All right, I'll take 12 and a half. Oh, wait, am I getting the over or the under?
You're taking the over. I'm saying under.
Oh, I'm taking the over? I'll take the over on 11 and a half. I'll take the over on 10 like you said originally.
No, you're the one who's pushing it up.
I was talking about, like, I'd take the under on that. I said I'd take the under on 13 and a half.
Well, yeah.
I'll bet you the over on... I'll bet you the over on 12.
Okay.
All right, what do you want, 20 on it?
Let's do it.
Okay, 20 on that. You got it. We got a good bet. We're also doing illegal gambling in the United States, and it is officially going to be on YouTube. I don't think it's that illegal. I don't know. Either way, $20 on it. And by $20, we mean push-ups.
Exactly.
Yep,
We take our fitness seriously.
that's right. Sorry. Okay, Roddy White, Andre Johnson, Wes Welker. I'm still not up. What's
What's
his
bring
name?
that whiteboard so we can record our bets?
Yes, you do.
Because we're making all these season-long bets
This is true.
that we're not going to remember in like
Yeah.
5 months.
You got to write it down.
There's no chance. And I don't understand why Wes Welker's so far down this board. Doesn't make any sense to me. Man, he's like down there for wide receivers, especially a full point per reception. I don't know. It's crazy. Well, I would definitely be good with like
Shoot.
Danny
The
Amendola
Broncos
falling here.
defense is falling apart. Their offense is going to have to score.
Yeah, that's true. Good point. Welker. We're still waiting on Pro Bowlers to make his selection.
Just hit with a 40-yard extra point.
I know. He made it. Look at that game. Victor Cruz off the board. We're getting closer and closer to giving me Amendola. I like it. I got a ways to go. I'm not going to get Amendola, but
11 games.
pipe dreams.
That's what you're going to get out of them.
Hey, as long as he gets 100 receptions throughout those 11 games. I know it's a lot to ask, but
Yeah, you pay for half of my buy-in.
DeMarco Murray off the board. That's a true good point. Actually, I'm good with Darren McFadden here. I want McFadden. That'd be good. I'm surprised Murray went in the end of the third. Well, I guess I was going to take him in the third. Dwayne Bowe. At first, I was really high on Bowe. Now I'm not so high on Bowe.
You didn't just take him in my draft?
Yeah, at first was like earlier this week.
Like 2 nights ago?
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. Heismanizers is up for back-to-back picks, and then we're going to the 4th round. I'll let you guys roll through the end of the 4th round. About to get scored on by Washington. Jesus. All right. You got back-to-back picks, man. Both of them that can't take this long. Make up your mind. Just make your selection. Let's do this dance. Oh, he's going to the house. Cam off the board. Cam. 3rd round. That's about right. Lamar Miller. Okay. That was Lamar Miller. Yeah, Lamar Miller. He took Cam and Lamar Miller. Talk about a question mark. Until you find out who the starting running back is there, do not jump on Lamar Miller. Danny Amendola off the board.
Yeah. I feel like I have him in my flex spot.
Who?
Lamar Miller.
Yeah. Careful with that. Oh my gosh, my running back.
I thought you were gonna get away.
I know, it's crazy. Amendola. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 until I'm up. And I'm just kind of hoping McFadden falls, because if not, then I don't have a second running back. At least I have CJ Spiller. He should be productive enough to cover both running backs.
All injury team.
Who?
Spiller and McFadden.
Spiller and McFadden. You're just a hater, man. Drinking that haterade. Alright. It's like these guys don't know it's their turn to pick. It's like they just like freak out when they get up.
Maybe they're playing NCAA football.
They're making a YouTube video.
They might be making a YouTube video. That's actually true. They could be doing that.
They just have more to say, maybe.
That's possible. I don't really have much to say, so. I feel like there's not much for me to say right now. I mean, everything's gone pretty straightforward except for Eddie Lacy getting drafted at the beginning of the 3rd round,
Here's a real question.
which was insane.
Are you happy so far with your team?
Oh yeah, for sure. I'd love to get McFadden here though. I mean, if I could get McFadden, that'd be great. I'll even take David Wilson.
Looking
Oh
at
my goodness.
all the other teams.
Oh, Frank Gore
still
too.
pick Your team above the rest.
Looking at all the other teams.
Yeah. Who do you think
Oh,
is the best position? Right now?
Freak. McFadden just got taken off the board.
Ryan Matthews.
Ryan Matthews, I'm not touching that guy. I can't really look at all. Let's see. Okay.
Guy got 14.
Ooh, see, I like that guy right there. That guy's team. Forte, Alfred Morris, Amendola, and Dwayne Bowe. That's pretty
That's a
solid.
pretty solid team,
Trent Richardson, Des Bryant, and Roddy White. That's solid. My team basically sucks, pretty much.
yeah. After looking at this,
I guess it's not terrible, but man,
you really don't like that Rodgers, huh?
I mean, I'm okay with Rodgers. It's just gotta see how the rest turns out. I like my 3 so far. It's a matter of what I get it for. That's what's gonna be so important. And we're going so slow at this point. Oh my gosh.
You need to play your game.
I know I'm going to.
You're gonna be done.
Frank Gore. Jordy Nelson, then Frank Gore. Am I up? No. Almost. Jordy Nelson, Frank Gore. Okay, I need to get some David Wilson in my life.
Can't you send me that draft dominator? I feel like you did.
Now, I can send you a file with it in there, but
But
I can't send you the whole program.
why?
I think. I don't know.
I thought you did
I'm not going to. There's a free one you can download. if you
before.
wanna
I'm
do that.
going to.
I'm not.
Alright. Be that way.
Or you can just deposit on the India.
Exactly.
What?
Another club there for
You have to like have a membership on Football Guys to download it.
But you can go through FanDuel.
you. You just need to deposit like $25.
Yep. Another shout out right there to FanDuel. FanDuel, I'll take something. A t-shirt. I'm not asking for a lot, guys.
Coffee mug.
Coffee mug's cool too. I'll take anything I can get, guys. Look at all these shout outs we get.
If it was draft day, I would do it.
FanDuel's got like a 50K guarantee or something. 15,000 for first place.
Huge game.
It's gonna be big. Peyton Manning. We're 1 pick away from me here.
Remember I showed you on that bag of that magazine where some guy in FanDuel won $400,000 last year?
Yeah. Actually, you know what?
Doesn't draft day have like a 100% bonus, like deposit bonus right now?
For first, I think first time deposits. Or is it repeat deposits?
I think it's like a reload.
Oh really?
I
I'll
lied.
actually look into that. I'd probably be looking.
I lied. I think we're gonna go. Vincent Jackson just got taken. I'm pretty sure I'm taking Jason Witten.
It's draft day.
I think the reason I'm going to go ahead and grab, I'm up. I am taking Jason Witten, and the reason for that is because the drop off after Witten is pretty big. Gronk is a question mark because of injuries, and you have to play a tight end in this league. So getting Witten is going to be a pretty good addition, I feel like. He didn't have very many touchdowns last year, but I think he'll get a bunch more this year. It's going to be him and Dez pretty much nonstop. So I like getting Witten there. Happy with the pick. I feel better about my team now. I would still love if David Wilson just got picked. David Wilson picked. All right, so now I'm going to have to wait on another running back. Fortunately, in this league, you can start one, so I'm not that concerned. I might just absolutely load up on wide receivers now. Colston's good. I like Shorts. Good with Torrey Smith. There's a lot of options. I like Steve Smith. I like Deshaun Jackson. There's a lot of good options on the board, I think. So we got plenty of time here. We'll go through one more pick, and then we're going to call it a wrap. Break it. Oh, gosh. Can't believe David Wilson got taken right after. I mean, I should have known that. He was the top player.
I think that's going to be a committee split.
What? David Wilson, Andre Brown?
Yeah.
It could be. I mean, I'm not all over him or anything like that, but I think it's going to be interesting. Oh, gosh. Run. You got to run faster. Get there. Oh, I got the first time. All right. Colston off the board. All right, we're a few away from my pick. Then after that, I'm going to call it. Colston and Garcon are both gone. Okay. We're through 26 minutes now. I can't go much. I can't let this video run much longer.
It's going to take you like 3 hours to upload.
And then it'll probably mess up during the upload, I would bet.
It's probably not even recording sound.
Oh, it's still recording. Don't you worry. All right, we're 5 from my pick now. We're going to go run more, show the lineup, chat about it real quick, then call it a wrap. If you want to know the rest of the team, you can ask. Ryan Matthews. I'm really glad someone took Matthews, so I didn't have to. Why is Ronnie Hillman so high? Did something happen? Did I miss something? Is Monty Ball not the starter now?
I think that's going to be a committee too.
Something must have happened. What?
Nope.
It had to have. Like in my updated thing, like Ronnie Hillman's at the top now. I'm telling you, something had to have happened. Can you Google it? Google it for me.
Twitter it?
Twitter it, Google it. Do whatever you want to do, man.
Roto World it.
I don't care. Just get me the info.
Twitter?
I need to know. I need to know, man. If Ronnie Hillman's the new starter, get me Ronnie Hillman. Yeah, I'm not up, am I? What?
Nope.
Nope, what?
There's nothing new.
I want you to go Google, man. Don't go to Twitter. I don't need you
Twitter-
to look at Monty Ball's Twitter to tell me that he's not the starter. Instead, he just scrolls down and looks at shoes.
What are you talking? I'm not looking at shoes.
Guy
I'm
here's a
looking at
sneakerhead.
Twitter.
Go to Josh Cook. Go to joshcooksneakers.com. He'll hook you up with a nice deal. I'm just kidding. That's not a real site. Don't go there. You're gonna yell at me.
Josh Cook sneaks.
Yeah, that'd be a cool site name for your new sneaker site, Joshua.
No, there's nothing on there.
JoshCookSneaks.com. Hakeem Nicks.
Sneaks and Josh.
Yeah.
That's good.
This guy just took Ryan Matthews and Hakeem Nicks. He has the all-injury team right there.
Did you draft Aaron McFadden?
I did not draft Aaron McFadden. I didn't get him. I think Andrew Luck just went. Andrew Luck just went in the 5th round, and I had a draft where I got him in the 11th round. I'm not saying it's a bad pick, but with Matt Ryan, Colin Kaepernick, Tom Brady, and RG3 still there, it's a bad pick. Giovanni Bernard taken. A little too high for me. A little too high for my taste. And a little too high for the Dominator's taste because you got to scroll. Where the heck is he at? Am I missing him? Missing him. Giovanni Bernard. Oh, it's I was moused on him. All right, one more pick than me, then we call it a wrap. I'm gonna score a touchdown here at the same time with my quarterback. Touchdown. Hey. All right. Let's see who gets picked. So who am I? I'm gonna probably nab. Let's see. Oh, Gronk got taken. It's a solid pick. I don't hate it. And we're up. Let's see. The overall has Antonio Brown at the top. We got Shorts, Brown, Torrey Smith, Reggie Wayne, Steve Smith. Don't really love any of them. Hillman, Ivory. These guys can't wait. Ugh. It's actually one of the tougher decisions I've had to make here. Oh, Antonio Brown's still there. All right, let's get some opinions here, guys. Antonio Brown, Cecil Shorts, or Torrey Smith?
I like all three of those guys.
I need you to pick one, though.
Choices.
Antonio Brown, Cecil Shorts, Torrey Smith.
Antonio Brown's probably the safest.
Kyle?
I'm running Brown right now.
All right, looks like they all want Brown. So I'm going to go with the committee here and take Antonio Brown. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. Let's put it that way. All right, well, Nat Brown, solid starting lineup. It's not terrible. Got an awesome quarterback. Got a stud running back. One solid wide receiver and a complete stud in Brandon Marshall. And great tight end in Jason Witten. Reggie Wayne off the board, and that's going to be a wrap. Pretty happy with the lineup so far, and we'll see how it finishes, but I'm not going to keep it on here for more than 31 minutes. So if you watched the entire 31 minutes, you were dedicated, and I appreciate it, but I fully expect you didn't. And that's a wrap. I love you all very much.